Hello everyone, my name is Suresh Rawari and I'm thrilled to present on the topic of responsible generative AI, what to generate and what not. Introduction. So, generative AI has transformed how we create text, images, and even videos. It powers tools like large language models and text to image generators, which we use daily. However, as these tools grow more and more powerful, so does the need to consider their ethical implications. So, in this presentation, I will walk you through the principles of responsible AI, the challenges it faces, and how we can ensure it adheres to safety, transparency, and accountability. So, let's dive in. Foundations of responsible generative AI. So, let's start with the foundations of responsible generative AI. So the framework for responsible AI revolves around five key principles. Number one, generating truthful content. Number two, avoiding toxic content. Number three, refuse harmful instructions. And number four, prevent training data privacy breaches. And number five, ensure the identifiability of generated content. So these principles ensure that generative AI not only produces high quality outputs but also remains ethical and safe. So each of these principles plays a crucial role, which we explore in detail. Truthful content. So this is one of the most fundamental requirements for every other responsible AI is generating truthful content. However, this comes with challenges. First, we have intrinsic hallucinations. So where the generated content contradicts itself, such as describing an object that doesn't exist. Second, we face extrinsic hallucinations where the output deviates from real world facts, like making factual errors about the location or an event. So, to address these challenges, we can enhance the quality of data sets, incorporating fact checking mechanisms during generations and use external knowledge sources for real time validation. So, these approaches are critical for ensuring accuracy in AI generated outputs. So, non toxic content. Another essential principle is avoiding toxic content. Generative AI models can inadvertently produce biased, offensive, or harmful content. For instance, they might reinforce social biases like stereotypes based on religion, gender, or ethnicity. So they might also generate offensive language or words, leak private information. So to mitigate these issues, we can improve the quality of training data sets, employ ethical reasoning frameworks, and even suppress the problematic neural activations within the AI itself. So that way, we could ensure non-toxic content is essential to build trust in AI systems. Avoiding harmful instructions. Generative AI is also vulnerable to harmful instructions. So let's say a prompt injection, manipulating model responses by embedding harmful inputs. Prompt extraction, which means extracting proprietary system prompts. Jailbreak attacks, which is bypassing safety mechanisms to elicit inappropriate content. Backdoor attacks, uh, which means embedding malicious behaviors during training. So to counter all these threats, we need to reinforce alignment techniques and use anomaly detection systems to identify suspicious prompts. Defensive strategies like these ensure that generative AI models remain secure and aligned with user expectations. Training data privacy. Next, we come to the challenge of training data privacy. Generative AI models can inadvertently expose sensitive data through attacks such as membership inference, determining whether specific data points were part of the training dataset. Then training data extraction, reconstruction, training data directly from the model. So to address these vulnerabilities, we can use techniques like differential privacy to anonymize training data and watermarking to trace the source of generated content. These solutions play a vital role in protecting user and data privacy. Why does identifiable content matter? Because it ensures accountability and prevents misuse of AI generated outputs. For example, let's say watermarking allows us to embed traceable marks within generated outputs. AI content detection tools can verify whether content was AI generated, while attribution mechanism assigns responsibility to the original model. So these techniques are essential for maintaining trust and transparency in generative AI applications. Now let's explore how responsible generative AI can be applied in safety critical domains. So in healthcare, accuracy is paramount to avoid misdiagnosis. For instance, AI must generate reliable medical imaging reports. In finance, we must avoid biased outputs to mitigate risk. So in education, AI-generated content should enhance learning by remaining factual and unbiased, avoiding hallucinations in study materials. So these examples highlight the immense potential of generative AI when deployed responsibly. While generative AI holds immense potential, we must balance innovations with ethical considerations. Some of the key challenges include balancing innovation and with ethical considerations and managing computational and resource costs for safeguards and the lack of universal standards for responsible AI. However, this also represents opportunities. For example, developing robust ethical frameworks for AI, enhancing collaboration between academia and industry to ensure AI serves the greater good. So, by addressing these challenges heads on, we could unlock new opportunities for AI development. So, to conclude, generative AI is a transformative technology, but it must be deployed responsibly. By adhering to principles of safety, transparency, and accountability, we can ensure that AI remains ethical while delivering value. Collaboration among stakeholders, including researchers, developers, and policymakers, is critical to harness the potential of this technology responsibly. Thank you so much for your attention, and happy to take any questions or discuss this topic further. Thank you so much. Have a good day.